Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Kaylee and today we're going to do one of your favorites, a 30 or 60 minute sculpt. I designed these classes so that the first 30 minutes are a well-rounded full body workout if that's all the time that you have, but you're more than welcome to stay for the full 60. We're going to keep it simple today and just use 2 sets of weights. I have one lightweight and one heavyweight, 3 pounds and 5 pounds. You grab whatever you have, and you could always modify by not using any weights at all, just doing the same exact movements with only your body. All right, let's get started in a tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Spread the fingers, find a neutral spine to start. And then in your inhale, start to drop the belly, lift the tailbone, lift the gaze, cow pose. Exhale, tuck round, push into the hands, chin towards chest, round the back body. Good, couple more like that. Inhale to expand the front body. And exhale to round the back body. Moving with your breath. Starting to link your breath to your movement. Maybe you add in movement side to side, front to back. And as always, at the beginning of class, just noticing where your body is today. Taking inventory. And knowing that we're not here to necessarily change our body in this moment. Rather, we're here to show up, be present, be mindful, and get some feel-good movement in. Beautiful. Come back to neutral table, tuck the toes under, take a big breath in. Breath out, downward facing dog, hips go high. Let's pedal it out right away. Bend into your right knee, and then bend into your left knee. Push equally into both hands. Maybe the hips sway side to side a bit. You can let the head drop towards the mat as you lengthen out the spine. Beautiful. Coming back to a still place. On your next inhale, start to roll it forward to a high plank. On the exhale, roll it back, downward facing dog. 2 more like that, spinal rolls. Inhale, shift forward. And exhale, shift back. Think leading with the tailbone. Last one. Inhale, shift it forward. Exhale, shift it back. Good. Inhale to lift the heels. Exhale to walk to the top of the mat. Land with the feet about hips width. Take a bend into the knees and then fold over the legs. Make a shelf for the torso to lean on with the thighs. Beautiful. Then heel toe the feet together. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Sweep the arms up at the top. Maybe gaze up. On the exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back. Shift all the way down onto the belly. Untuck the toes when you arrive. Inhale, 1 cobra. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the heart. Exhale to release to the belly. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. On your next in-breath, lift the heels. Exhale, top of the mat. Halfway, breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. Chair pose, bend the knees. Sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, stay. Again, inhale. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Chaturanga is where we're going. You could always lower to the belly. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an in-breath and an out-breath. Inhale, right leg to sky, 3-legged. Exhale, step right foot forward. Inhale, sweep all the way up, high lunge. So hips square to the top of the mat, arms reach up. Exhale, warrior 2, open all the way out. Inhale to reverse, reach the right arm back. Exhale, chaturanga. Maybe the right leg stays lifted. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, left leg to sky. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga. Left foot could stay lifted. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. Exhale, lower to the belly again. Untuck the toes, take the hands wide, come onto your fingertips. Inhale to start to lift the heart. Exhale to dip the right shoulder down. Inhale, move through center. Exhale, dip the left shoulder down. Inhale through center. Exhale, lower all the way down. Beautiful. Slide the elbows underneath the shoulders. Let's tuck the toes under. We're going to find a Sphinx to a forearm plank flow. So toes tuck under, elbows underneath the shoulders, spread the fingers. Take a big breath in, think about pulling the elbows towards the rib cage, lifting the chest. On the exhale, use your core, pull belly button to spine, lift the hips into your forearm plank. Inhale to drop the hips. Exhale to lift the hips. If this hurts your low back, I want you to stay in a forearm plank and tap one knee at a time. That's your modification for this movement. Beautiful. Lower down, lift up. Core is on fire already. Keep breathing. Here's 8. Here's 6. 4 more. 4. 3. We hold it in our forearm plank. In 2, in 1, both knees, tap, lift, tap, lift, good, tap, lift, push into your forearms, belly button to spine, gaze slightly forward, tap, lift, tap, lift. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap right foot, center, left foot, center, out, out. Good. 1 foot at a time. Keep pushing into your forearms. Tap, tap. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it to plank jacks. Out, in. Jump, jump. Good. Couple more. 8 counts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We lower all the way to the belly. 2, 1. Feet in, lower to your belly. Make a pillow for your forehead now. Point the toes back and then flex the feet. Curl the heels in, straighten. Out, in, little hamstring curl. So you're laying your head on your hands. You're tapping the toes, then curling the heels in. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We keep the knees bent, little pulse up. In 2, in 1. Keep it in, pulse it up, up. Squeezing your glutes now. Lift, lift, lift. Let's add the upper body. Lift, lift, lift. Heels towards the sky. Warming up the back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Drop it down. Plant the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, table. Exhale, wide knee, child's pose, and the hips back. Reach the fingers forward. Maybe let the forehead rest. Take an in breath. And an out breath. Beautiful. On your next inhalation, come on up, tabletop. Let's put our weights at the top 2 corners of the mat. We're going to find a flow with our weights. So hands behind the weights, tuck the toes and the hips high. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Next inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, travel to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, grab the weights, narrow row. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, push the weights up. Exhale, come all the way back down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, narrow row. Exhale, put the weights down. Step back, chaturanga. It's been a while since we've flowed with weights. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take an in breath and an out breath. Next, inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, travel, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, narrow row. Keep a bend in the knees. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose this time. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up. Exhale, weights to shoulders, and then kick them back as you lift the heels. Again, inhale, heels down, arms high. Exhale, shoulders and back. Couple more. Inhale. Exhale. So the weight's moving from your shoulders each time. Core is engaged. Gaze at one point. Good. Last one. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, narrow row. Exhale, weights down. Step back. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Inhale, right leg to sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, high. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Grab your weights on the way up. Exhale, shoulders and out, warrior two, palms face up, elbows stay bent. Inhale, reverse, right arm presses up, left hand to hip. Exhale, weights to shoulders, pivot forward, put the weights down. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Inhale, left leg to sky. Exhale, pull knee to nose. Inhale, kick it high. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, crescent, weights to shoulders, then up. Weights to shoulders, then out, warrior two. Good, inhale, reverse it, right hand to hip, left arm up. Exhale, shoulders, pivot forward. Put the weights down, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, top of the mat. Halfway, narrow row. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, one time, kick it back, heels lift. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, narrow row. Exhale, put the weights down, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose and step it forward right away. Inhale, crescent. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga. Weights to shoulders as you transition. Up dog, down dog. Left leg, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it forward. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Good, inhale, reverse it. Exhale, weights to shoulders. Pivot forward, put the weights down. Chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Beautiful, deep breath in, deep breath out. 2 more cycles of breath before we move on. Down dog is always your rest. So if you need child's pose, a sip of water, that is your time to take it. And last breath, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, travel, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, just sweep all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. All right, transition to grab your heavy weights. Move your light weights off of your mat. We're gonna start with just a squat. So we face the long edge of the mat, weights to your shoulders, squat it out. Down, up, squat, stand. I'll show you from this angle. We're just finding a regular squat. So feet about hips width, maybe a little bit wider. You're putting the weight back into your heels. You're squeezing the glutes. Good. 8, 7, 6. Toes can point forward or slightly out. 4, make sure it feels good on your knees. 3, let's add a shoulder press as we stand. 2, 1, so we'll go. Squat, press, squat, press, squat, press. Good. Keep breathing. Heart rate is lifting. Push, push, core engaged. Down, up, down, up. Yes. 4 counts. 4, we're gonna add a combo move. We'll find 1 lateral side bend in between each squat press. In 2, in 1, so we'll start squat, press, squat, right knee, right elbow, squat, press, squat, left knee, left elbow, squat, press, squat, elbow to knee, squat, press, squat, elbow to knee. So you stand as you pull the knee up to the elbow. Good. Keep breathing. Little side bend. Obliques are starting to talk to you. My shoulders have been talking to me. Yes. Beautiful. Couple more, you've got this. Push. Tap. Push. Tap. 8 counts. 6. Last 4. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Drop the weights down. Beautiful work. From here, top of the mat, inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, no weights. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Deep breath in, deep breath out. 2 more cycles of breath. Big breath in, big breath out. Last one, inhale and exhale. Next, inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, travel, top of the mat. Halfway, fold forward. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, grab one heavy weight and come to step to the top of the mat. So we're gonna start by stepping into a side lunge, a lateral lunge. Weight in the hands, palms holding the weight. Let's step it out, right foot. So we'll go out and in. Good. So you're stepping wide. You're putting the weight in the right foot. You're still pushing into the left foot. That will be your counterbalance. And I want you to think about sitting your booty back so the weight comes into your heel. And you should feel that light up the back side of the leg. Good. Let's add a chest press as we go down. So we'll press and pull, press and pull. Good. If the press is too much, you skip it. Keep the weight to your chest. Keep pushing into your left foot. It will help you. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We're going to hold it in our side lunge. Just the press. Into, in, 1, hold it, pull, push. Now really push into your left foot. Pull, push. Yes. Here's 8. Here's 6. We're going to keep the weight at the chest. We're going to turn and twist over towards the left foot. We'll spin off the right heel right here. So we turn, twist, pull the weight back to the chest. Twist, pull. Good. So now you should feel your right transverse obliques. They twist you. Think about twisting from your shoulders. So your hips point towards the long edge of the mat the whole time. Yes. And you're pivoting off of the right heel. So, so good. 4 counts. 4, 3. Then we'll step to the back of the mat. Switch sides. Into 1, right here. Come to stand. Step to the back of the mat. Same thing, just the side lunge. Left foot out and in. Good. Back to beginning. Your chance to reset, catch your breath. Down, up. Beautiful. Sit the weight back in your left glute now. You're hinging forward as you side lunge, and then you're pushing off of the foot to stand. Let's add that press. Push and pull. Yes. Belly button to spine. It will help your low back. Good. And if your low back doesn't like the press, you just skip it. Not worth it. So, so good. Press. All right. We're going to hold it, just that press, in 2, 1, right here. So we pull, push, pull, push. Weight in your left heel. Pull, push. Good. 4 counts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Weight to chest. Let's twist over towards the right leg. Lunge. Twist. Lunge. Weight goes up as you twist. Do it from your shoulders. Feel left side obliques. Yes. So, so good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Stand it up. Turn towards the top of the mat. Step forward. Ditch your weight. Sweep the arms up. Big breath in, mountain pose. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway. Exhale, Chaturanga. You could always skip this vinyasa, especially if the heart rate is really elevated. I want you to stay standing. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Come back to you in these moments. What do you need? Maybe it's child's pose. Maybe it's simply sitting on the knees, closing the eyes for a moment. Wherever you are, can you honor your body in this moment? Big breath in. Big breath out. Next inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, step or float. Top of the mat, halfway. Fold forward. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart. Awesome. All right, grab your heavier set of weights. We're gonna start with a single leg deadlift. Right foot forward, left foot back. Left foot stays down for these first few. Hips square to your right leg. Soft bend in your right knee. Weights down in front. We'll hinge it forward. Down for 2 and up for 2. So I want you to really root down through your right heel and your right big toe. And when you hinge, you're only going as low as that feels good in your body. So maybe it's hip height, maybe it's not even that far down. Core stays engaged this whole time. It will support your posterior chain. Let's add the left leg. We lift, hinge, and stand. Tap the toes. Down, down, up, up. Squeeze your right glute. Keep a bend in your right knee. Hinge and stand. Good. Hinge, stand, hinge, and stand. You're pulling your shoulders in towards the midline a tiny bit. Gaze at one point if you feel really wobbly. Good. Up, down. Oh my goodness, my hamstring is on fire. 8 counts. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, this time drop your weights on one side, hold the other side. Little balance, Shiva Squat. We pull left knee in behind the right as we bend, and then we straighten, bend, straighten, bend, straighten. Good. So hard, so strong. In, out. Weight in the right foot. Keep breathing. 8, 7, 6, 5. We keep it in. Right heel lifts up in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it in. Right heel up. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. You could even take the hands to the heart here and find a little balance. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands back on your weights. Drop the left foot. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Beautiful. Bend into the knees. Grab your weights. Come up to stand safely. Step your right foot back. Same thing. Weights down in front. We hinge it. Down for 2 and up for 2. All right, on to the other side. Lift. Lower. Lift. You're hinging. Your core stays engaged. Your chest is broad. Nice. Right foot stays down for these first few so that we get the feel of it on this side. I know my two sides feel very different from one another. Down, up. All right, should we add the leg? Let's do it right here. Down, lift, lower, and lift. If this side feels harder, maybe you modify by keeping the right foot down the whole time. Always, always listen to your body. That's what showing up on your mat is about, right? It's not about how good you are at a yoga pose, how strong you are in your sculpt class. It's about being present and really listening, not ignoring what you really feel. We do that way too much. Lower and lift. So, so good. We're almost done with these deadlifts. 4 more. 3, 2, the last one. Drop the weights down, Shiva Squat. In, out, so it's in, kick, in, kick. You bend into the left knee as you tap the right knee to the left calf. So, so good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, we hold it in, we lift the left heel. 3, 2, and 1, hold it in, left heel up, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, option, hands to heart, lift, lower, not happening for me on this side. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, beautiful. Drop the right foot. Heel toe your feet about hips width. Take a bend into the knees, fingers around the big toes. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold Padangustasana, drop the head. Using the help of the hands to draw the crown of the head closer towards the mat and lengthen the back body a little bit more. One more in-breath. And one more out-breath. Beautiful. Inhale halfway. Exhale, heel toe the feet together. Move your weights off to the side. Plant the hands, step back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. On your in-breath, right leg to sky. Exhale, step the right foot forward in between the hands. Drop the left knee down, low lunge. Keep the back toes tucked for stability. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. On the exhale, plant the hands, push the hips back, straighten the right leg, half splits. Already halfway done with class. Inhale, reach it up, shift forward. Exhale, plant the hands, push the hips back, straighten the right leg. Good, one more like that. Inhale, shift it forward. Exhale, plant the hands, shift it back, straighten through the right leg and hold. Walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, lean the torso over the right leg. You can drop the head. Keep the right toes flexed. Beautiful. On your next inhale, crawl it forward, plant the hands, lift three-legged dog, bend the knee, stack the hip, wild thing, right foot plants, left leg stays straight, push the hips up to the sky. Beautiful. Then gently come back, down dog, switch sides, left leg up to the sky, and then step it forward. Having a hard time talking today. Right toes stay tucked. Inhale, sweep the arms up, low lunge. Exhale to plant the hands, push the hips back, straighten through the left leg, half splits. 2 more times like that. Inhale, shift forward. And exhale, shift back. Last one. Beautiful. Take a big breath in halfway. Exhale, fold deeper over the left leg. Beautiful. On your next inhale, crawl yourself forward, right knee lifts, left leg high, three-legged to wild thing. Left foot plants behind, right leg stays straight. Reach the left fingers forward. Beautiful. Downward facing dog. Take an in-breath. On your out-breath, drop the knees. If you're only staying for half of the class, thank you so much for being here. I will see you in the next one. And if you are staying, grab your heavy set of weights. We're going to stay in a low lunge. So if this hurts your back knee, you could always roll the back of the mat over and make yourself a little cushion for the back knee. Be mindful though that we're gonna come up into a high lunge eventually, so make sure you have space behind you to step. Right foot forward, left knee back. Left toes tuck under. I want 2 right angles in your legs. So right knee over right ankle, left hip over left knee. Arms down, let's curl it up. Curl, lower. So it's a bicep curl in a kneeling lunge. You're really rooting into your right foot. It's your stability. Same as your back foot, but especially your right big toe. That will kick on your right inner thigh. Core engaged. Pull the shoulder blades in towards the midline just a little bit. Chest is broad. Good. Curl, lower. Curl, lower. Yes, that looks awesome. 8 counts. 8, 7, 6, 5. Then we're going to add a combo move. In 4, we'll cross punch with the left arm. In 3, try to keep the hips pointing forward. Right here, so we'll go curl, cross punch, weights to shoulders, then down. Curl, cross punch, shoulders, down. Curl, cross, shoulders, down. Good. Curl, cross, shoulders, down. Little bit of transverse obliques again. You should feel that stretch in the left side as you twist and punch. You could always ditch the weights here. Just do it body weight or lower to your lower weights. Push. Lower. Good. Keep breathing. You've got this. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights stay down. Where we're going, we're going to lift the left knee. Weights come up in line with the shoulders, and then bend into the left knee. Weights go down by the sides. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. 8 counts. 8. You're spinning the palms up as you lift. You should feel that in your biceps. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Come down onto your left knee. Shift back onto your right knee. Left foot forward, right foot back now. Right toes tuck under. Be ready, second side. Feet about hips width. Stack your joints. Let's curl it right here. Up, down. So the elbows are by the sides, but they're not resting. You're sitting up tall. You're pulling your shoulders in towards the midline. Core is engaged. Good. Curl, lower. Down, up. I'm definitely feeling in my biceps. We're working endurance muscles, so that's why we do lighter weights, more reps. It challenges the muscles to do something for longer periods of time. Yes. And it might feel really hard if you haven't done it in a while, so give yourself permission to take a break if you need to take a break. All right, let's add that cross punch right here. Right arm, lower. So it's curl, cross punch, shoulders, lower. Curl, cross punch, shoulders, lower. Curl, cross, shoulders, lower. Keep the hips pointing forward. Push into your left foot. Let it stabilize you in this shape. So lower body stays still. Curl, cross. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's lift it high lunge up with the arms. Bend. lift, lower. Good. Keep going. Up and down. So you're bending into the right knee as the weights go down by the sides. You're lifting the arms as you straighten the legs. Couple more. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. This time, step it forward, top of the mat. Great work. That one is tough. Drop your weights. Inhale, mountain pose, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 cycles of breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 2 more. Come back to you. Clear your breath out. Maybe grab water. Last breath, inhale. And exhale. On your in-breath, lift the heels. Out breath, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep up to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. All right, grab your lighter set of weights. You could go heavy, but my arms are a little bit tired, so I'm going light. We're gonna do overhead triceps in a wide squat. Heels in, toes out. Bend deeply into the knees, and then reach the arms up overhead. Weights can go together, or they can stay apart, totally up to you. Let's bend the elbows. We go. Bend, extend. I usually like to take my weights together, but since these ones are metal, they're loud if I take them together. So if your personal preference is them together, go ahead and do that. Bend, extend, bend, extend. I want you to feel your triceps here, so the back side of your upper arm. Good. Your spine is straight and you're sitting as low as you can in the legs. Get 2 inches lower. Yes. Nice. 8 counts. 8, 7, already feeling my triceps. 6, 5, 4, 3, keep the elbows bent, little pulses, in 2, in 1, right here, little lift, little lift, little lift, yes. Here's 8, 6, we straighten the arms, in 3, 2, 1, right here, straighten, bend, good. 4 counts. 4, we keep the arms straight. We're gonna stand up as we pull the elbows to the sides. In 2, in 1, so arms straight. We stand up, pull the elbows in towards the sides, and as we lower, we push the weights overhead. So it's a pull and a push. Deep bend in the knees when you squat. Good. Bend and press. Bend and press. Good. You're squeezing your shoulder blades together behind you. Push, pull. 8 counts. 8, 7, 6, 5. Here's 4. We're gonna hold it low. Arms will stay overhead. In 3, in 2, in 1. Hold it low. Little dip in the hips. Arms are just straight up overhead. Dip, dip, core engaged. Dip, dip, dip. Good. Dip, dip, dip. Here's 4, 3, 2. Arms come in line with the shoulders. Right here, hold it low. Arms down for 2. Arms up for 2. Down and up. Let's add the heels. As we lower, we lift. And as we take it up, we lower. Down and up. Oh my goodness. Down, up. Keep breathing. Truly, truly full body class. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. And then straighten, come all the way up. Woo! Awesome job. All right, top of the mat, step forward, put your weights down. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, vinyasa. Either chaturanga or skip it. Feels really hard after that sequence. Exhale, down dog. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Beautiful. On your next inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, step or float to a seat. We're going to come to our back, grab one heavy weight on the way down. Lay all the way onto your mat. Weight on the right hip crease, left leg to sky. We're going to lift it. One-legged bridge. Right, here we go. Hips up, hips down. Focus on the glutes here. Squeeze the right glute. Left foot is lifted. If this is too much, you find a regular bridge, left next to right. Weight just at the right hip. It will be the similar sensation, but not as intense. Yes. Lift. 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 8 counts. 8, 7, 6, 5 little pulses in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep it lifted, little lifts. 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh my goodness. Here's 4. Here's 3, 2, 1 more set. Right, here we go. Hips down, hips up, hips down, hips up, lower, lift, lower, lift. This feels hard. Down, up. I promise we'll transition soon. In 8, 7, we'll keep the hips down. 6, we'll step the left foot down. We'll come onto our right forearm. Right leg will go out. We'll do inner thigh. In 2, in 1. So left foot down. Roll over onto your right side. Come onto your right forearm. Left foot is planted. Right leg out. Weight to the right thigh. We lift, lower. All right, so when we were in our bridge, since it was one-legged, we were stabilizing with our right inner thigh. Now we're using it to lift the leg. Think about taking your pinky toe down to the ground and lifting with the inside of the right leg. So it's like you're rolling the inner thigh to the sky. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We'll keep it lifted. In 3, 2, and 1. Keep it lifted, little bend extend, like you're kicking something right in front of the right foot. So you bend the knee and then straighten. Oh my goodness, this one never fails to get my inner thigh. Bend, extend, yes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Then we get to switch sides. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Drop the right knee. Come all the way up. We're sweeping the feet around. Or you can stay the same way if you can see me well. Come all the way down. Weight to the left hip. Right leg to sky. Same thing. Second side. 3, 2, 1. Hips up. Lift and lower. All right, now we're on our left foot. We're working left glute max, hamstring. Right leg is lifting straight up to the sky. You're pushing as much as you can into your left foot. Squeezing left glute. Yes. Lift, lower, lift. Push, push. You've got this. 8, 6. Here's 4. We find that pulse. 3, 2, 1. Keep it. Lift a little lifts. Up, up, up. Lift, lift, lift. You've got this. Up, up, up. So, so good. 4 counts. 3, 2, 1. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Oh my goodness. Keep going. We're almost there. Here's 4. 3, we keep it down. Right foot steps down. In 2. In 1. Right here. Right foot down. Roll over to your left side. Come onto your left forearm. Left leg out. Flex the foot. We lift. Lower. Holding the weight on your left inner thigh. Yes. The sun keeps going away. It's almost setting. This is such a nice time to be in the studio though. We have 9 windows here, so basically all of the outside wall is windows. Up, down, lift, lower. When the sun goes away, it gets really dark in here. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. Good. 4, 3, keep pushing into the left forearm. 2, and 1, keep it lifted, bend, extend, push, push, push. Whoo! Push, push, push. Yes. Bend, bend, press. 8 counts. 8, 7, 6, sink pinky toe edge of the foot down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Drop it down. Great work. All right, keep your weight. Come onto your back. Last sequence. Let's finish with core, and then we will do some stretching. All right, weight in the hands. Take it overhead. We're going to start by just lowering it over the head. Knees stay bent, feet on the floor. Right here. So we'll go down for 2 and up for 2. All right, so we're getting our lats a little bit here, our shoulders. You should feel this like a stretch, but sort of like a strengthen and stretch at the same time. So because we have the weight, it will stretch the shoulders and the chest a little bit more than it would if you just reached the arms overhead with no weight in the hands, right? Down and up. Good. Down, up. All right. Let's add the legs. 2, 1. Tabletop the legs as we pull in, and then take them to the diagonal as we take it out. So it's in, out, in, out. Good. Belly button to spine. Natural curve in your low back, but you're not overarching the spine, right? If so, keep the feet on the mat and move from there. Or you can go one leg out at a time. This could be our modification. Right leg out, in, then switch. Left leg out and in. Always, always listen to your body. It's okay to modify. Some days you have to, and that's okay. That's just how life is. No need to beat yourself up over not being able to do something. Yes. 8 counts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's add a lift with the chest. We'll cross it over to the right as we come up, lift, lower everything back down and switch. Knees will pull in, you'll cross over to the other side. Getting into our obliques one more time. Down and twist. Yes. Down, twist. Hopefully you can still see me. The sun is going in and out. Twist. It's back. Here's 8. 6. 4. 3. 2. Last 1. Keep it in center. Just a little pulse up with the chest. So the head, neck, and shoulders are lifting. Your legs are at a tabletop. You should feel your upper core now. Lift, lift, lift. 8 counts. 8, 7, 6. Chin away from the chest. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it long to a hollow hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Drop it down. Woo, we made it. Awesome work. All right, put that weight to the side. Let's find a full body stretch to start. Arms reach overhead, toes long in front of you, and then interlace your fingers and press the palms of the hands away from you, lengthening down the arms into the side body. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Beautiful. Gently pull the knees into the chest. Take the hands to the shins and rock side to side. Make little circles on the lumbar spine. And then release the feet onto the mat. Inhale for your bridge pose. Interlace the fingers underneath you. Come onto your shoulders. Press into the feet to lift the hips higher. And feel this beautiful expansion through the front body. Let's take a really big breath. Inhale, let the belly puff up with air. And stay for the exhale. One more breath in. And this breath out, release the fingers, come down onto the back body, one vertebra at a time. Draw the knees back into the chest, happy baby. Soles of the feet to the sky. Hold for either the edges of the feet, the shins, the ankles. Maybe you straighten one leg, maybe you rock side to side. Let the shoulders relax onto the mat, maybe close the eyes down. Beautiful, then release, pull the knees into the chest, give yourself a squeeze. Let's rock and roll a few times up to a seat. Straighten the legs in front of you. Keep a soft bend in the knees and reach the arms up and overhead. On the exhale, start to fold over the legs. Hashimotonasana, forward fold. Think crown of the head towards the toes and tailbone up and back. So a tiny bit of a cow tilt in the pelvis. Beautiful, and then come on up. You can use the help of the hands to bend the knees in, cross the ankles, plant the hands. Step back to a tabletop. Let's drop the belly. Let the fingers reach forward for puppy pose, Anahatasana. Dropping the chest towards the mat. This should feel pretty good in the back as well as the chest. You can let the forehead rest, maybe the chin, maybe the chest meets the mat. Wherever you are, breathing into the torso. And then from here, we're just going to shift the hips back to the heels for a child's pose. Take an in-breath and an out-breath. On your next inhale, come up to stand on the knees. Sweep the arms up and overhead as you go. On the exhale, bend the elbows, cactus the arms, then take the hands to the low back. Make fists and then push into the low back with the hands, keeping the hips over the knees. And then from there, lean back, find a camel shape. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Think about expansion through the whole front side of the body. So that's the heart, the chest, the core, the hip flexors, and the quads. We're also strengthening the back body anytime we're in a back bend. Beautiful. Come back up to neutral gently. Plant the hands, find a tabletop one more time. Find a gentle, gentle round in the back body. Think cat, but not as deep as you can normally go, just to counter that shape in the spine. And then come back to neutral. Kick the right leg long behind you, tuck the toes under, send the heel towards the back of the mat, and then shift forward onto the toes. Just a few times like this, opening through the foot, the calf. And then come to neutral, lift the right leg, and then step the right foot outside of the right hand. Turn the toes to face out slightly. Tuck the left toes under and lift the left knee. On the inhale, we're gonna lift the right arm open to a twist. Roll your right shoulder in towards the midline. Take a big breath in. On the breath out, dip the hips, come onto the edges of the feet and drop the left leg towards the ground. Good. Inhale to come back through that twist. Exhale to plant the right hand, drop the left knee now, find lizard. You can come down onto your forearms, you can stay lifted on the hands, you could grab a block here. Think pointing the knee in the same line as the toes. Continuing to drop the left hip towards the mat. Beautiful, one more breath here. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. On your in-breath, come up onto your hands and heel toe the right foot over to the left for pigeon. Come down onto the right hip. Let's lift up first. Come onto fingertips and think super long spine here. Square the hips towards the top of the mat. And then on your out breath, start to lower yourself forward over the right leg. You can make a pillow to rest the head on. You could grab a block, use it to support you. As always, what feels best in this shape for you? Discover that by staying present, staying in tune with what your body needs right now. Beautiful. And on your in-breath, come on up. Tuck the left toes under, slide the left knee in slightly, kick the right leg back into a one-legged table, and then cross the right knee behind the left and push the hips back for a moment. And then send the hips all the way towards the back of the mat for a full Gomukhasana, feet wide. Reach the arms up and overhead. And then bend into the right elbow. Take the left hand and pull the right elbow in towards the midline. Left arm can go down and around to interlace with the right fingers behind you, and then push the head into the right arm. Beautiful. Gently release the hands. Come back through your table, uncrossing the legs, and we'll switch sides. Left leg goes long, tuck the toes under, and then shift forward and back a few times. Opening up through the calf, the foot, spreading the toes out. Should feel pretty good. You know it does in my body. And if it doesn't feel like much, that's okay. Your body is totally different than mine. Beautiful. And then come back to a neutral shape. Lift the left leg and then step the left foot outside of the left hand. Let the left toes turn out. Right toes tuck under. On your in-breath, lift into your twist. Left shoulder in towards the midline. Right knee is lifted. Take a big breath in here. On the breath out, start to dip the hips. Come onto the edges of the feet. Reach back. Right leg towards the ground. Inhale back through your twist. Exhale, left hand down, right knee down. Untuck the right toes, lizard. Come down onto your forearms. You could drop the head here. Maybe make a pillow, maybe grab a block. Again, notice if this side feels different. And can you be okay with it feeling different? Beautiful. From here, come back up onto the hands. Heel toe, left foot to the right for pigeon. Come down onto the left hip. Take a big breath in. On your breath out, lower over the left leg. Square the hips to the top of the mat. So left hip back, right hip forward slightly. Right leg in line with the right hip. And then you drop the head, let the shoulders relax wherever you land. And coming back up onto the hands, tucking the right toes under to slide the right knee in slightly. Kick the left leg back and then cross it over. Gomu Child's pose for a moment. And then shift all the way to the back of the mat. Right knee over left, arms reach up to the sky. Bend into the left elbow this time. And then take the right arm down and around to interlace with the right, or the left fingertips rather. Push the head back into the left arm. Sit up tall. Maybe close the eyes for a moment. Beautiful. Then gently release the fingers, plant the hands, uncross the legs, and then sweep them to the front of the mat. Lower all the way onto the back. Pulling the knees in as you go. Final squeeze, final hug in before Shavasana. And then lower into your Shavasana shape when you are ready. Closing the eyes down, letting the hands rest wherever they fall. Taking a few moments to really find the shape that makes you feel comfortable. So maybe the first one isn't it, that's okay. As always, give yourself permission to shift where you are in each moment. Never stuck in any one place. And as you find your shape, let the eyes close, let the breath start to flow in its natural rhythm. And invite the feeling of relaxation into the body. Invite the feeling of being completely present in this moment, the here and now, connected to you. And know that when the body becomes still, the mind tends to go into overdrive. So if you need to bring it back, just follow the breath. Follow the inhalation into the body. Follow the exhalation out of the body. Maybe it's not exaggerated. Maybe it's just a simple breath. But notice that when you follow the breath, you are pulled into the present moment, into the here and now. Knowing that it is your tool, you can always come back to it. When you're on the mat, when you're off the mat, in times where you feel anxious, the breath is there for you to lean on, to support you and to bring you back down to earth, to the present, to yourself. Let's take a deep breath in together, fill all the way up. And exhale, sigh through the mouth, let it go. You can reach the fingers up and overhead. Maybe pull the knees into the chest and roll over to one side when you are ready. Press yourself up into a seat. If you want to stay in your Shavasana, you always can. Sit up tall. Collect the hands at the heart center. Final moment to be present, to be here with you in your body, in your breath. As always, can you call in that feeling of gratitude? Maybe you take it into the rest of the day with you for anything that comes up that you are grateful for in this moment. And making sure to include yourself in that feeling of gratitude. Let's take a big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Hands to forehead center. Together we say namaste. Great work. Thank you so much for being here as always. I hope you loved this class. If you did, please give it a like, maybe comment, let me know what you did like, what you want to see more of on this channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate it so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.